Halo Studios have now given us official confirmation that we'll be seeing some kind of Halo news at this year's Halo World Championship. This is something I already spoke about just after the Xbox showcase, as of course the community was a little bit disappointed that Halo did not make an appearance, and it was even quite surprising that Halo Infinite's latest update, Operation Legacy, didn't show up either. It seemed very weird. It was like Microsoft were allergic to mentioning Halo by name. But of course, in my last video relating to this, I spoke about how I believe they might be saving Halo news for their own Halo event, and how they might be trying to turn HCS into its own version of BlizzCon or Minecon or whatever specific game exclusive events there are. Last year at the World Championship, we had the reveal of the Halo Studios rebrand in the form of the A New Dawn vidoc that they released, or vidoc, or however you want to say it. And before that, they also did some pretty big stuff at HCS, allowing players to try new content out for Halo Infinite early, and there was also some other really cool community stuff that 343 hosted at that event. And of course that's no different for this year's HCS, specifically for the World Championship, as it sounds like once again we are getting some Halo news, and this was revealed just about an hour ago in a new Halo Waypoint article. Now in this blog there is a segment that says, over the past few weeks there's been a fair amount of speculation about when and where more details might emerge about any of the multiple projects Halo Studios is actively working on. We don't usually comment on such matters, but this time we want to enter the chat and share a little more perspective for Halo fans who might be on the fence about whether or not to attend this year's event. Last year at Halo World Championship we premiered the A New Dawn, where we talked about the switch to Unreal Engine, gave a behind the scenes look at Project Foundry, and debuted the evolution of Halo Studios as we enter a new chapter for Halo. For us, A New Dawn was just the beginning. At this year's Halo World Championship, we look forward to continuing the conversation. Speculation is always fun, but if you want the official scoop on what Halo Studios has been working on, you won't want to miss this year's Halo World Championship. We really hope you'll join us in Seattle this October. I can't exactly say that I'm surprised by this reveal. I mean, saying there's going to be Halo news at the World Championship at this point feels like saying there's going to be burgers at Burger King. But it is nice to see that the speculation in this regard was accurate, and we'll be at least getting some level of insight into the future of Halo this October, which is just a couple of months away. As for what they're actually going to reveal, well, that's the part that we don't really know about. Of course, it sounds like it's going to be a follow-up to the A New Dawn vidoc, so I don't know if this necessarily means it'll be something similar that gives us a bit more studio insight, or if, and fingers crossed, it means that we get a new game reveal. Again, they've reiterated here that they're working on multiple projects, which a lot of people still don't seem to know. This likely means that Halo Studios are working on the next mainline game, which will likely be Halo 7, alongside potential spin-offs, remakes, or more. Now personally, I'm not necessarily setting my expectations really high. Regardless of what they show off, I'm sure I will be pretty content and pretty excited about it either way. I don't think it will be a reveal of Halo 7, I don't think we're going to get Infinite's continuation just yet, but I wouldn't rule out some kind of game reveal. They're obviously going to want to show how things have progressed since they revealed Project Foundry last year, and of course show the community that Halo is in safe hands, and that Halo games are coming. I just don't know whether or not they're going to show that these Halo games are coming right now, or if they're a little bit down the line. There's been a ton of rumours about a possible Combat Evolved remake, and again, I've spoken about this a couple of times now, so I'm not really going to go into detail. This is something that I'm not particularly opposed to, but I hope if it is real, they do something new with it and don't just remake Combat Evolved 1-to-1. I hope there is some new elements to it, whether that be an expansion to the story, or additional content for the multiplayer. Just something that really helps give the game a breath of fresh air, other than just making it look prettier. But of course, what I hope for more than something old is, of course, something new. Any kind of spin-off, whether it be a new Halo Wars entry or something different entirely. Well, that'd be great. The big one I want to see is Halo 7, or just some form of continuation of Chief's story. That's what I want more than anything. But it's not really what I'm going to set my hopes on yet, as I do think that's still a while away, and honestly, given they're making Halo in Unreal Engine now, they're transitioning to a new engine, I wouldn't want the next game to be Halo 7, as I want them to sort of get adjusted to making Halo feel like Halo in Unreal. But anyways, I've said it before and I'll say it again, it's still a pretty exciting time to be a Halo fan. There is things to look forward to outside of Infinite's operations and content updates. Good things are coming, we've just got to wait a little bit longer. And now that we actually have official confirmation that we're getting news in October, I've got to say I'm more excited than ever. But anyways, let me know what you all think down in the comments. Have you got any idea what you think might be revealed during the World Championship? Again, what I will say is temper your expectations. As much as it would be really nice if it was a new game reveal, don't set your hopes on something that might not happen. It's nice to get news regardless, but just go in with an open mind. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.